Alright y'all, so welcome from coming over for my Apple Watch video. So after Apple Watch Series 6 and the Apple Watch SE was talked about, Apple moved on to their iPad Air. So this to me, guys, was another important thing that was announced during the Apple keynote. And the iPad Air to me, guys, is a powerhouse. And if you guys are interested in buying an iPad and you want a whole lot of power and performance, but you don't really want to break the bank, then I think this is a video that y'all should watch for sure. All right, y'all, so in this video, man, I'm going to be breaking down why the term Air, to me, has pretty much been redefined by Apple and can no longer, to me, be looked at as a lesser model pretty much anymore. So Apple today, y'all, announced the latest version of the iPad, which is the iPad Air 4th Gen and the iPad 8th Gen model. But today I want to mainly focus on the iPad, to me, that I feel like stole the show, that most people are really not talking about, and that is the iPad Air. So let's go ahead and break down why it is a powerhouse and why I feel like if you guys are in the market for it, this one needs to be a strong consideration. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and ease right into this thing. So let's start off with some of the high level things like color options. Now, this is something where I feel that the iPad owners like myself have been waiting for Apple to embrace, which is more color options than space gray, silver, and gold. Not saying that I don't like those colors or whatever. I don't think those are bad colors, but I just, as an Apple iPad owner, I want more color options to be able to choose from. I don't feel like that's asking for a lot. So guys, Apple answered our tech prayers and did just that. Now the iPad Air comes in 5 total colors, with 2 being new color options. Now you have silver, space gray, gold, green, as well as sky blue, which to me, the sky blue and the green color are no doubt my 2 favorite colors, but I'm leaning more towards like that Carolina blue. I think that Carolina blue looks fire. Now, another dope thing that I like about the iPad Air that they actually really didn't announce, and that is the fact that the Air is going to be compatible with the Magic Keyboard as well as the Smart Keyboard Folio. Yeah, that expensive keyboard that they got, yeah, like it's going to be compatible with that as well. Also, it's going to be compatible with the Apple Pencil 2nd Gen as well. And I got to tell y'all, I am a huge freaking fan of the Apple Pencil. Like, I feel like you can't really get an iPad without it. Like, it really takes the iPad to a whole nother level of just the different things that you can do with it. And the pinpoint accuracy on the Apple Pencil is just, I mean, it's unmatched. Now check this out, y'all. For my people out there that uses their iPad to take photos with it, like legit, it has the same 12 megapixel wide camera that comes in the iPad Pro. Yes, you heard that right. It is literally the exact same camera that comes in the iPad Pro, minus the ultra wide lens, of course. But the fact that you guys are getting the same specs as the Pro model from Apple, guys, is insane. But you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep going, because trust me, y'all, it gets better. Finally, Apple is slowly adopting USB-C connectors across their product lineup as well, including the iPad Air now being added to that USB-C collection. Finally, we getting there. Hopefully, iPhone 12 is going to have that connection too, but only time will tell, and we'll see. So to all my Apple people out there, one device at a time, we are getting closer to just having to carry one freaking cable for all of our tech devices. USB-C over everything, baby. Let's go. All right, y'all, let's now get into how dope the iPad Air really is. Now, it includes, guys, the same liquid retina display that you guys get on the iPad Pro, that I can tell you firsthand by being the owner of this thing. The display is amazing, y'all. Like, you literally can't get, like, I don't feel like you can get any better than this. And the fact that they're putting that in their lesser version model is, come on, man, like, it's a game changer. As well as you getting pretty much the same brightness levels, only about 100 nits off. You really won't be able to tell that without putting them side by side, so that's not really that big of a deal. But pretty much you can still expect it to be plenty bright in bright situations. But here's the really big deal, and that is Apple put in and put on display the new A14 Bionic chip and put it into the iPad Air model. Now, whereas the iPad Pro is rocking their A12 Bionic chip. So in regards to performance, you will see near performance level in the Air model that you get of the iPad Pro model that I already got, which in my opinion, the A12 is already insane. So I can only imagine how good the A14 is going to be in such a smaller form factor like the iPad Air. Like, I really want to emphasize how big of a deal that this really is. I'm able to get the same, just about the same great performance out of an iPad Air model with a starting price of just $600 versus an iPad Pro that's going to start you around $1,000. insane. See, to me, this is the kind of Apple that I like to see. Like, I like to see that Apple that's gonna give me all of the bells and whistles, or just about all the bells and whistles, in a lesser expensive product. And I feel like, man, like, this is the kind of times that I like living in. Now, another dope thing when it comes to that chip is they also showed off some of the graphic changes when it comes to gaming because of that new chip and what it actually allows for when it comes to getting more realistic looks in gaming scene environments. That just enhances your gaming experience from a visual as well as an overall performance. Now, one last noticeable thing that I want to actually point out to you guys that I feel like you guys should be aware of, and that is the iPad Air includes Touch ID over Face ID. And honestly, guys, due to the current state of the world and kind of everything we having to dealing with of wearing a mask and everything like that, I also feel like fingerprint authenticated versus facial recognition is kind of the better option in today's time. I can't tell you how many times I've had to like pull down a mask just so I can quickly unlock my device without having to put a password in. So with all of that being said, y'all, I'm happy with everything that Apple is giving us as consumers at this point, and basically just the moves that they've been making all year leading up to the products and features that they're announcing today. Now, another dope thing that they talked about, if you missed it, they also talked about the Apple Watch Series 6 as well as the Apple Watch SE. If you want to check that out, click on the video right over here, and I'm gonna let you guys know why the Apple Watch SE is going to be a game changer in the smartwatch category. See y'all over there. Peace.